Now, Pro Tip Tuesday with Bill Kelly.
All right, everyone. Today on Pro Tip Tuesday, we're going to talk about launch angle. For those of you who don't know what launch angle is, the launch angle is the angle at which the ball leaves the tee in relation to the ground. If we get the correct launch angle with the correct spin rate, we're going to add distance to our drives. And who doesn't want more distance on their drives? As teachers and instructors, we often get asked what the optimal launch angle is. Depending on your club head speed, it's going to vary between 10 and 14 degrees. The slower you swing the golf club, the higher you're going to want to launch the ball. There's also spin rate which is involved. Anywhere between 2,300 and 3,000 RPMs, again, depending on your club head speed, will be optimal. We're going to head over to the range now and have a look at our GC quad, which we use here at Crown Isle, to measure our launch angle and spin rate. There are a few things that can affect your launch angle that we like to talk about. The loft of your driver, the height of your tee, your shaft, and most importantly, your setup. All right, we're here in my setup, and I'm going to explain a couple of the common flaws that we see as instructors every day with the driver. First one is most people will play the driver more to the middle of their stance. They'll tee the ball quite low, and their spine angle will be quite flat or quite level to the ground. So when we set up in this position and we go to hit our driver, often we will hit down on the ball. And by hitting down on the ball, that creates a very, very low launch angle with a lot of spin. So as you can see, we had a very low launch angle of 4.8 degrees. And lucky for me, I'm using the new Callaway Epic Max, which actually reduces the spin rate. So my spin rate was not that bad at 2,300 RPMs. Now I'm going to show you what the proper setup can do and how that can increase your launch angle as well as your distance. We did see on that last one, and we only carried the ball about 210 yards. So to increase our launch angle and to gain more distance with our driver, we can do three simple things at setup. First, we're going to make sure that the ball position is inside of our left heel as a right-handed golfer. Second, we're going to make sure that about half the ball is above the crown of your driver. And third, but most importantly, we're going to make sure that our spine is tilted so that our right shoulder is a little bit lower than our left. So let's see what those results give us this time around. Ball's in the front part of my stance, right shoulder a little lower than left, ball teed up high, and we let it fly. Oh, that one was good. So we've just checked out our numbers on our GC quad, and we can see that we carried the ball another 55 yards longer. We had another 10 degrees or so of launch angle and a very good spin rate. So by doing these three things in your setup, you'll be able to increase your launch angle, lower your spin rate, and increase the distance of your driver. So if you'd like to increase your launch angle and your distance with your driver, which who wouldn't, you can see one of our PGA professionals, Brian, Mark, or Jared, to check out your swing or check out your driver on our GC quad. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.